Hi, I'm Jim Sorrels. I'm a personal injury attorney, and I've been an attorney for over 35 years, and I've done nothing but personal injury and insurance disputes for probably 25 years. And I want to help you take the fear out of your first contact with an attorney. Now, I know from experience that when people call our office for the first time, often the first thing that they ask is there going to be any charge for this consultation? And the answer should always be no, absolutely not. And if that's not the answer, move on. But there should never be a charge for the attorney's time in meeting with a potential client. And there should always be an opportunity for you to tell your story to someone in the office in that initial telephone conversation. And if you don't get an opportunity like that, again, unless you get a call back promptly, I would be a little bit concerned. In my office, I don't pick up the phone myself unless everybody's gone, but the people who do pick up the phone know that the caller has something important on their minds, a story to tell, and we want to hear it. And I've got one or two people in particular who are in a position to listen to your story and ask some important questions along the way in order to get an overall feel for your situation. Now, sometimes the caller and my staff person wants to get me on the phone for some further discussion. And of course, if I'm able to do that, I do it then and there. I have had many people contact me when I was not the first attorney they contacted, and who hired me subsequently and fired the first one because in that first case they never even met the attorney. Now, I don't understand that, and that's not a good way to begin the handling of your case in some law office. So if the attorney never has time to meet with you, you've got to move on. What you need to know is that it's legitimate for the attorney's staff person or the attorney herself or himself to ask you enough questions to get a feel for whether there are significant obstacles in your case that would need to be overcome, and to get a feel for the overall severity of your injury, because both of those have important practical considerations. And if they're practical for the attorney in the sense that the attorney may be concerned about being able to actually ever see a profit or even much compensation for handling your case, well, that is the flip side of the coin of saying, your case has got troubles that may lead to a poor result, and you have to have very modest expectations. Those are very important parameters to find out, and it's legitimate to explore those early on. But your goal is to get a feel initially and then meet with that attorney and see if you get a good connection with that attorney. If you'd like to call us, we'd be happy to talk with you.